Morning, good morning. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday, and hopefully everybody is in good spirit and they are market here. The CPI numbers came out and they're higher than forecasted, and the market dumped based on that. So it's a good thing. Volatility, and we're going to start by looking at the daily as we always do, right? Here he goes. Here he goes. Of channel number two from the prior trend, and the market, did three candles in that, actually four candles in this tight consolidation, and they're dumping market right here. We're starting with the Globex at 192.75. Excuse me, let me be more accurate on that one. We are looking at 201 uh, Globex open. So that's going to be the benchmark for the rest of the day, meaning if we trade under it and we continue to consolidate and uh, at least pause, then as the day progress at the open, as the day progress, then we're going to be seeing a bit of momentum on the downside. Because of the way the market is looking like. So we have three, almost like a Calgary doji type of a behavior where you're getting the market stopping and hitting this level multiple times. And now we're expanding away from it. One of the targets that we could be considering is 15,980 and a quarter. Then if we test that well, we can go and a quarter. And then you have lower levels into the 70s, 700s, 800s, and 700s to 15,600. Will definitely attempt to pause and consolidate and come back up. So there's a lot of levels that could happen, and we're talking from a swing trade perspective. On a daily perspective, we don't expect that to be happening. Even though we could see that like one day dump and all of a sudden you're there. We've seen that happen. It's not like it didn't never happen before, but we're going to be watching this market pressure. As far as the levels, we talked about the 201 being Globex, so anything under it is a short, anything above it is a long, uh, typically. Uh, Now, a couple of levels that we need to pay attention to is 164. We don't want to start seeing that price. Otherwise, the longs will start taking control of the narrative and the price action. And we're not too far away from the 201 at that point. Obviously, if of the 250, then you get into price action. We are seeing the 100 NT wrinkle. And the 100 NT wrinkle has been um, significant in the fact. Here we go. Rectangle. You see that captain setup short that we talked about over in a nutshell, that one held, and all this pressure that we saw up here came in crashing, and now we consolidated, established an inception trade, first continuation, second continuation, third continuation, then into this morning market came and retested this channel and kind of collapsed below target number 3. So where's the trajectory of this price? Let's assume that we run up this morning and we hit 177, 163 to 177, and we fail. Candle reversal. That will be a continuation trade short for us. That's just it's going to be as simple as that. What happened if they close this candle at 126.75, meaning the current behavior at the open today in, I don't know how many minutes here. Let's see. I think we're about 12 minutes away from the cash market open. If that happened, then we're looking for dips to buy, but it would be a scalping opportunity. And I would definitely be looking for a captain setup switch trades or captain setup on the 100 into Rinko or on the 50 into Rinko. So I'm going to be looking for a very solid structure that's going to help me measure risk against the 100 into Rinko reversing. So the fact that the market reverses can get you in a position where the market can have a follow through candle like this one and that one, and just you could see the market just continue to burst of energy. And each one of these candles is about 25 points from the Rinko bar open to the close, but from the close of the prior candle is at 12 and a half points. So you're looking at a multiple of that every time a new candle is going to close. So that can add up pretty quickly when you're on the right side of the market. So we're going to be looking for that. The price that we're looking for is 125. You close above it, then that will change the dynamic of the open that's coming up. Okay. Now, if the market then closes lower, okay, well, we're going to have to manage risk as the market presents itself to us. But the overall trend that we're seeing right now is short, but we are at the bottom end of the range to where a rally is very possible. I am a winner. Hold on. That is true. There you go. And that's the channel. Okay, so we're at the bottom end of that channel or close to it. So that's what we're looking at from the 100 perspective. And if we dig in a little deeper, we'll see the 50 NTU Rinko presenting itself as a short, and we're under Globex again, and we are also having a switch trade, not a switch trade, but a channel on the downside that we are considering. And that is that channel. Here you go. Then we'll dig a little bit further and we look at the 12 NT, the 20 NT Rinko, and we're having a swing trade long here. Okay, let me rephrase that. We're having a pocket of buying interest, and we're establishing channel number one, channel number two in that pocket. And what does that tell me? That tells me at least term basis we have price stability on the long side. There are buyers stepping in and holding the price. You're getting multiple attempts at the middle of the range, and that's holding. And you're getting a switch trade that made money. You're getting a continuation trade that paused, and a continuation trade that made a little bit of money, couple of candles in a row here. So that is at a minimum price stability. Now, if you see any drop below this level right here, which is the 105 to the 95. If you see that, then there's a chance of a change in the personality of the market. Okay. 12 into Rinko is long as well, so that's going to be mimicking that behavior. And if we are looking at ES is also in a short behavior. They're trying to pause the market. So really, the first 15 minutes of the open is going to be very indicative of what kind of direction we're going to have. If we exert ourselves above Globex, in ES it's 46.74.75. You're going to be getting a whole lot of momentum reasserting itself on the long side. It just seems like a short market to me overall, but I'm not going to predestine this. I'm going to just pay attention, just be calm and watch the market unfold itself. That first 15 minutes is always typically, a place and a time for us to listen to the market and not interject our own thinking. Now let's take a look at Dow Jones, YM. Look at that though. Wow. See that? Interesting. Captain set up short from yesterday. Captain set up short from today. Almost the same price. That just tells you how that area is a solid one. And that will be the bellwether for YM for the remainder of the day. You need to be below Globex, which is that price is 36166. And if we are there, we are looking for a continuation trade to target number one, then target number two, then you get the rest of the targets ahead of you. So that's a behavior that is a short behavior. Even here, they put a captain set up long and failed it with a second one and a switch trade. So that is just a like a big time move right here. And that was the catalyst for this for that sequence coming in. Very good to see that. Yeah, that's good stuff right here. All right, so let's take a look. Gold. Here we go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to the bottom of the hour. And gold. Oh yeah, they're loving gold. But look at that beauty. Look at that beauty right here. What is that, guys? You know what I'm talking about. Hadid. What is that? It's a captain set up with a switch trade. That's money. That's money right here. Look what happened to the market afterwards. You know, when we were talking yesterday, we're I think six of them between the 20 and the 12. The captain set up switch, and toward the end of the day, we got another one on that signal. I don't know if you saw that one or not, but anyway, conversation. Let's just see what we did yesterday and between Monday and today. I don't have any trades run today. Here you go. Here we go. 7. Okay. Anyway, so that's where we at. Excuse me, guys. I was looking at another thing here. So captain set up switch trade, and you got a market that broke above Globex, and then target number 1, 2, and 3. Target number 4 is going to be 1875, 78.5. Target number 5 is 1894.9. So that's, I mean, you're expecting a bit of a retracement and consolidation before we get involved in any trades in that gold. Right now, I'm going to get quiet here a little bit. The market is going to open. I'm just going to pay attention to it. Market. We'll start looking to see how our assumptions about the behavior of the market, are they working? Are we connecting? Are we understanding the market as it unfolds? Or if that is the case, then we'll take the next step of actually live execute in the market. Okay, so see that right here, and we're basically dropping below the cloud, below channel number 2. We're putting a switch trade. So, and we now. So that's just still short behavior. Even the 50 NT Rinko kind of flipped and gave us a one candle reversal. So we may be seeing a little bit of a bleeding coming in this morning. 2 minutes to the cash market open. 2 minutes. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Hadid. Good morning, Sonny. All right, here comes, and we're getting action. Selling pressure, coming in. All right, so they're pushing, and let's see how far they're going to push this thing. We are 100 NT Rinko continuation trade on the short side, but here give us a switch trade, second switch trade. We're hitting target number 2 and continuing on the downside. And ultimately, you got to watch for this area right here, right? Because that's the area where you're at the extreme of the bottom end of that channel. That doesn't mean that they wouldn't flush it, then reverse, but that's kind of what we're looking at. Selling pressure is what the market is doing right now. Market is short, short, short. All right, guys. So we're getting a bunch of action here going on. It's the first, not even first 10 minutes of this market, and you got action all over the place. So 100 NT Rinko reversed, and you got a first continuation of that push into the 114 and a quarter. See, I mean, they did it to that almost to the tick. And I was saying, we got to watch uh, for that one right here, for that extension to the bottom end of that range. And they got there and flipped that market. I don't have any trades done so far, but we're going to be paying attention. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Yeah, we should be getting an extension here coming up. 75, 75. 75, 75. Let me take a look here. So they're walking this market up. Where is that line? All right, so we need to protect that rising support in this wave of buying interest. If we are looking at ES, yeah, ES is holding up. I mean, it keeps coming up to that. Well, I mean, you would say coming up and holding up, but ultimately, you really need to protect that 61 to 60, with 62 to 60. That's gonna be the key here. Yeah, this is a solid market right here. I mean, imagine. I wouldn't put it past them running this bad boy all the way back up, right? But at a minimum, what you're seeing happening here is they got to the bottom end of that channel, and now they're bringing it into the middle of the channel. And that would lead us to a bit of resistance here. And definitely once we get up to that 175, we should see a little bit of a pause coming into this price action. Good morning, Yanis. How are you? So no trades for me so far, but I'm giving a little bit of time to this market. I want to see a little bit more of it. I mean, what they did here is they put a captain setup short and they failed it. So that becomes information that we need to consider, and that was a catalyst for a base for this new wave of buying interest. So any attempt at this level right here is gonna get some buyers stepping in. And literally that would be the 100 NT wrinkle reversal. Yeah, they may end up breaking that channel. We don't know yet, but definitely there is a reversal pattern happening in the market right now, and I wouldn't put it past them. So what are we seeing here? I mean, that's just the bottom line. We got channel one and channel number two established in this sequence on the long side, and that's channel number one. That's channel number two. So you cannot break that 11, that 14 to 5 zone if you're long right here. Okay, yeah, I do see that the volume is definitely there. Pushing, pushing, pushing. I mean, we're trading within that channel. So that tells me that the market is still strong, but 120 is going to be critical to this price action, and we just need to kind of pay attention. There you go. They're pushing. They are pushing for damn sure. 113 and a quarter. Here we go. We're going to move this. That's the 100 NT Rinko. What time is it? It's 8:55. I mean, it feels like a whole lifetime, to be honest with you. This is we made such a big move. It's like 100 point move to the downside or close to it. Another 100 point moves to the upside within half an hour. Your trading environment, Gary. So back to this 100 NT Rinko. We're at the top end of that range. we are retesting target number 3. So this zone is going to be important in the fact that for the shorts, you will be in trouble if we start breaking above Globex, which is the 201. You come here and you reverse to 127, then we got a chance on the downside. 127. Yeah, all the structures that we're seeing so far are long. It's almost 9 o'clock. 1 minute to the top of the hour. I don't necessarily like it when I'm just sitting here watching the stuff move like this, but here we go, 75. Yeah, watch out, Gary. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. Good morning. We're at the top of that channel. Literally at the top of that channel. On NQ. See that right here? So what is that telling me right here? There's a couple of ways you could do this. I mean, you could go and fade it, but your stop is at 201. So you're risking from 76 to 5 to 201. Here we go, 81. 84 to 201 really is not that bad of a risk. It's not bad of a risk. It's 20 plus points. And in ES, you're right, exactly at Globex. So that's one way of looking at it. You're looking at a fading opportunity here against that top of that channel, or we wait and see a 37 coming in. Look at it. Thirty-nine 50. 39.50. Here we go. 39.50. 81, and we're pushing. So what are we looking for here? In NQ, um, this market is extended, but still long in this rotation, but it's coming into the top end of that range. So I'm not kind of willing to get too active, buying here. But I want to see if they can fail this structure. How would they fail it? They fail it by coming into that 40 and closing. Um, that would be one way for them to do that. So we're not there yet, but we're getting early signs that, this is a pause. This is a pause. Boom. I ran it up. Okay. That's why patience. You gotta be patient. But I've been patient watching this damn thing run up. 150. So we gotta look at that 150 here. Yeah, I mean, we're right at Globex in ES, so you're expecting this to kind of oscillate here a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute you, Gary. So they took it all the way, all the way, all the way to Globex on this thing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. You got to ask yourself who got trapped. Well, short got trapped. Right here, you're about to have a captain setup on ES, captain setup short, which is a close below 74.75. So no trades for me so far. It's 9:08, and let's keep working. Yeah, potential the double top and captain setup short on ES if we break below that 74 half. So keep an eye on that. And here we go. We're about to. And that's the signal to go short. And you're getting into the 73, 71 area with a stop against the 77.50. I'm not going to play ES because we're right on Globex, but I'm going to pay attention to NQ and see if I can get a bit of a pattern here to go short. ES gave you a captain setup short. All right, I have an order to go short at 82.75. If we close above 95, I'm canceling those orders. Yeah, we are canceling. Cancel that order. It's not going to happen anyway. So now they're running it up into that 6200. Yeah, you just got to watch it on ES. You don't want to see anything above 77. And here comes they're about to trap bunch of longs. Just trust me on that one. They're going to run it above Globex and reversing the price action. So we got the pause at the top end of the range, and then they blew everybody up into Globex. That's a V recovery type of behavior. So now it's most likely it's time for them to reload, and that's going to look like a one candle reversal and a push lower, then a potential stability. Then we'll see what happened, because ultimately we've seen patterns where you close above the channel, but you, it's so extended. You got without any correction. So you got one, two, three, so nine candles in a row, and that's within the sequence of this instrument. Here you go. A lot more convincing pressure coming in on ES here. So that looks like it's just gonna continue to go. It's gonna sell. So the short is 74.75. That's the entry. All right, all right. What do we do here? That's the thing. I mean, everything is telling me long. There's multiple entry points long. It's extended on the long. It's just a long type of deal going on here. They flushed people short at the beginning from 730, which is that's the CPI number, crashed it down, made it look like the world is about to end, and then just walked it all the way back up to a Globex. Yeah, I mean, you're showing strength above there. The shorts are crashing and burning here. If people got stubborn in this rotation upward and did not recognize that the market is shifting and they need to be on the long side, at a minimum, be on the sideline, they're getting crushed. Yeah, you don't want to see that type of thing going on here. $176.50. All right, pushing, pushing. Yeah, that's not. That's stop that captain setup from. Yeah, they're still have a lot of strength in this market. I have not put a single trade today. Not a single trade. That's crazy. Okay, so we're making a lower low, and a lower, and a third lower low here, and we're trading around Globex. So they're going to rest here. That's what you're seeing. They are resting here. Ultimately, if you break 175, then the 100 NT Rinko is reversing, and you could look at a potential short. I don't want to be ahead of this market, especially as strong as it is right now. Even if you get to that 80 to 75, there's an opportunity for a long. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. That'll give us a little bit of, if you get to that 175, that will make it a two-sided market. What does that mean? It means that you're going to get a market that will go long and short equally in with momentum. And that's the kind of market you want, because you're going to get volatility. That's what it was earlier on a big way, in a big way. They shorted the open, they shorted the CPI number, sold it off, then reversed the whole damn thing back. All right, let's be patient here. No, no, Omer, no trades for me so far. Putting captain setup on the 12 NT Rinko. Let's see if that one tests well or not. Yeah, that's testing well so far. Tricky bastards. You see it. To the tick. Yes, to the tick, sir. Yeah, bastards. Sorry I said that, but it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna look for a run up into 92. Can we get to 92? We should get to 92 on this, and we're gonna start looking for uh, an actual. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. 92, 93. All right, so let's get busy here. All right, I'm gonna get short here at that 92, 93, and I have another short above Globex at 204. And then the stop is gonna be the high of this session here. It's gonna be, I mean, that's gonna be costly if I get stopped out, but I should be able to do well here. I'll take some money along the way just to kind of help pay for the trade. So that's the 80. Let's see if I can get 80, 50. Of course, right? 204. Let's see what happened here. So we hit the 50%. Did we? Yeah, no. 98 is 50%. So they're fading the 200. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's an inception trade, short, channel number one established. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look to add actually, believe it or not. They're not going to give it to me. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. 70. Well, I mean, let's just take some out here. All right, we took some, two contracts just to kind of help pay for the trade. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And boom, give it to me, 80, thank you. And I'm gonna take one more. Thank you. And now we're gonna go break even and let them do whatever the hell they want to do. They want to run it back up and take that out, let them do that. Which that's what they're about to do. They don't make it easy, do they? They don't make it easy on me. What I'm expecting is another flush to target number two, but look what they're going to do. They're going to just run it up, which is actually in a way, they're going to run it up so they could, like reload and then take it down further because it's a sequence and it's never a straight line up or down. So far, that trade made us $639. And let's just keep working on that last contract and see if we can make something bigger out of it or adding to that trade. I think we have a good chance at a flush here. Hey, good morning, Frida. How are you? Come on, baby. Give me that flush. Give me that flush. No pullback. They're pulling it back right now. You don't want to see that. I'm going to have, yeah, I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see that. I'm out. Okay. So because that is a switch trade right here and the price is going to pop up. So it would have filled me on my stop anyway, but the fact that I saw that tells me that I needed to get out of that position. So that ended up making us $700, 705 on 5 contracts. Let's just keep working. The key is understanding what they're doing and how they're doing it, and for what, for to what, to the extent they're doing it. So when I see this kind of market, we're coming and flipping the 100 into Eurinco, then bouncing to the tick. That tells me I need to be very, very careful with my shorts. It's not as short they're pretending to be. So to me, I just need to be very careful. What do I need to see? I need to see really a break below 175. You cannot come to it and just pause and flip twice and then give me a switch trade. I need you to break it. And look, I mean, there's sellers coming back in. They put a captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko, and they reverse that candle. So two things are going to happen here, and this is going to be a critical event. You break 175, we got something to talk about as far as the shorts. The shorts are going to start picking up some steam. So I'll wait for that. Or you go back to 201 and a half. Then what you've done, you establish a captain setup switch trade on the 50 NT Rinko. And that is as long as it will ever be. And that thing is going to shoot up all the way to 250. So two things are going to happen. One of them, you break the, yeah, see, yeah, they're going to break the 173. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. All right, now I need to be a little bit more short on run-ups. Let's make that money. Let's see what happened to ES. Oh, look at these bastards. All right, look at that. Boom. Switch trade down here. That's a short. That's a short. That's a short. You should get a flush selling pressure coming in here. Any rallies that they're going to put up, I'm going to be looking for an entry point short. Target number 3 in the sequence is 151 and a quarter. Yeah, we're going to have to be patient and wait for a run up. Okay, another switch trade. They're gonna sell this bad boy, and they put a captain setup short on the 12 into Rinko, so that's a rotating price action lower. Oh, that captain setup on the short side. You got the 100 NT, you got the 20 NT, and you got the 12 NT Rinko all in the same line, telling you the same thing, which is to go short on that captain setup. So that's a good one. That paid. Good job, Giannis. Good job. So, like, where would I get short again? I mean, I want to see that 80, 81. Let's actually just kind of get our stuff together here. 78. I mean, you get to 86. I mean, they may run it up a couple more candles here. Give it, 83, 86. It's just all that area right there. Yeah, I see it. 83, 86. They're not even going to get it up there. Yeah, so there's two tails, right? Three tails in a row. They're going to push. Just wait. Let's just wait. They're going to push it up. It's 85. Yeah, I bet you they'll take it to 93 or so. Bastards. What is that? So they're selling here captain setup. Captain setup short, double captain setup. Yes, lower here. 75. That'll be a switch trade short. They're gonna probably flush it against that captain setup short. So short, they're starting to exert themselves. They broke that 50 NT wrinkle captain setup long, so that becomes a short signal, and you got yourself a captain setup with a switch trade. You're getting a lot of things going. I'm just patient, Gary. I'm picking my stops and my spots. I don't have to take everything that I call. It's just one of those things. I know a lot of these things are working. It just, I don't take them, I don't take them. In this rotation, you don't want to see anything above 87. Let's see where they want to go with this bad boy. I mean, this should go lower. That's supposed to happen right here. At least a couple more candles into the 65 against the 85. Here it comes to 70 candle and paused. I mean, it could oscillate here a little bit. You see that captain setup on the 6NT Rinko? They're spending time in this range right here. They're just like literally that's where the 100 NT Rinko closed before. So the candle's lower and they've just been oscillating around it. There's really nothing for us to do here. What I'm looking for, so I asked why I'm not taking some of these signals, because I'm looking for something that's very, very specific. I'm being very particular here. And the signal that switch trade in either the 100, which is not going to happen here, but the 20, the 12. I mean, give me one of them. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is actually almost like a gimme. I mean, I could take it here and put a stop at the high end of it, and I should be making money, I think. And I'm going to take a quick or lose quick money, I guess. I should be making money here. Let me see. Yeah, here it comes. Come on, flush to 69. I'll take you there. I'll take, a couple of. Yeah, thank you. All right. That's what I want to do. And I want to take another two. And now, boom. Thank you. Go break even and let it go. And let it go. All right. That's fine. That's fine. But that's just, I mean, like almost that's all they're giving you here. I'm squeezing it. I'm literally squeezing it. Look at that. Crap. All right. So we made 300 bucks on that deal. So about 1,000 for the day so far. And let's just keep working. Today is a giver. A little bit of a meat grinder. And you have to be on those. You can't if You got to take your initials very quickly so you could pay for your trade. Then you go break even very quickly. So if it's going to go, it's going to go, and if it's going to do this, well, in that risk. All right, all right. So far we're spending a lot of time. Like usually I get you get a little bit more forceful moves. Spending a lot of backs kind of building and building and building. We'll see what they want to do with it. I think it's going to go short. I think it's going to go. They're going to be selling it. but I need a signal. I mean, yeah, okay, I see the run ups here to that 90 zone and fading multiple times. Lower highs is really weak. You're gonna have to look. Yeah, also ES is trading around Globex. I mean, that's benign here at 73.50 against the 76, and you're looking for a break into the 70. So that's a trade right there as a continuation. So you got things brewing, but nothing necessarily. Short, 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 shorts. All right, so how's everybody doing so far? Yanis, Hadid, Sheila, Omer, Sonny, Frida, how did you do today? So what do we make out of all of this? What I make out of it is I got to be patient. That's all I make out of it. We have, and unless something spectacular shows up for me, I'm not gonna push for any additional trade. I see something significant. The setup switch trade, give me some of that stuff going on, and I'll play. I will play. Consolidation in ES is that's just a lot of noise. A lot of noise going on here. So while we're waiting for all this shenanigans to actually just go, okay, well, hold on here. Maybe we got something going. Yeah, this is potential short. Yeah, we should push lower here. Okay, so orders on SHIB. It's one of those cryptocurrencies that I'm paying attention to, and I have orders at the following numbers: 42, and that's a small amount of coins. And if we get to 42, the expectation is to get a sell off. Order at 36 and an order at 31. And I'm looking for more than 20% discount on in a 24-hour period. If that happens, I will load up, and within 48 hours, I will make money. That's the idea. Then I'll sell into that recovery, because typically you'll see in crypto, a flash selling that starts at 20% way down to 4, and then you get a pause and a retracement. That can sometimes take a day or two, but they people kind of figure out that they overreacted and start buying back in. So that's the idea on that one. And I'm not sure I'll get these levels or prices, be honest with you, because there's no catalyst right now for a drop. If things change, that's where they at. If you break to a 1.25, then you're basically closing. And you see how every time you get up there, they fade it. That tells me market is weak, but it's not. It's not picking up momentum, and the strength that they're trying to show is not picking up momentum either. Where we've been for the past, I don't know, hour, and yeah, about an hour, 15 minutes. Sideway, sideway consolidation. That's all you got going on here. So I'm under trading in this environment due to these factors. I mean, here. Order pending. Order. I'll take one right here. Just two contracts. Order pending. Order filled. Look at these suckers. All right, one more.
Order pending.
Yeah, they're gonna play around with me. They are gonna be playing around with me. I cannot stay in the trade past this point. Just 10 points maximum.
Order canceled.
Trying to trick me. I know they're trying to trick me here. We should see 70. Oh, what is that? Like 70. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Order pending. Order
filled.
filled.
82 and the 88 is all I'm gonna give it. All right. 75. I think I'll get. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good, good, good. And we're not going to even entertain anything more than that here. Half close. You're going to come back and get me out. Because that's what they do. But whatever, I made money. BD1, one. Let me see. It's not like I haven't seen this a million times, right? A million times. Interesting here. A potential captain setup switch trade. We need this candle to close at 78, 75, then another close at 7. I mean, if that's how they want to do it, otherwise, but that's just, yeah, they got to do it like. What time is this? 10:22. They could look at that, boy. Boy. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that kind of disqualifies that switch trade if it happens. And what you're getting here is a little bit of momentum on the downside coming up. But what happened here and got me in is, I mean, really a very tight consolidation. And look what they just did. They put a switch trade and ran it up. And then they, in a symmetrical way, put another switch trade and the because the alternative of selling it down is really putting up a captain setup at 86 and a half and a quarter and running it up to Globex in a very lethargic environment. So the odds were for it to go down in favor was very high. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. And even if it goes against me a little bit more, I'll take some more. And my stop is that 87, 88. And then I'm looking for that 1 to 2 candle favor. So I took the set to the tick on that. They are designed for a very specific purpose. That purpose is you're scalping tight environment, and you want to under trade. But if you trade it, you need to be more of a scalper, like a 5-pointer, 7-point scalps, if you can get it, that is. And then just wait. So you're generating a little bit of money while you're waiting for that expansion. You really need to break that 162. Go above that 201 into your wrinkle. Anything in between, it's going to be this meandering price action. The beauty of it all, you could see what they're doing. You could see it. Sellers are coming. They are coming. They are coming, baby. They are. Yeah, they're selling it, guys. So at least we got one of the what we asked for. We wanted that 162 to break. Well, guess what? You ask and they answer. They gave it to us. What else do I want? I want them to rally back up now, and I want to see a signal so I can have an entry point that I can, you know, measure risk against. But this is going to be rotations lower now, and what they're doing is they're gonna take it back into the body of the channel, and that's the channel. So you see what they're doing here? They just went above it, gave it a false breakout, now coming back into it. Now here, you may get a burst of energy lower, and then you get reversal patterns too. But once you get back into that channel, you're gonna get more shorts than longs taking control. You go, you're flushing. Well, we were in the right spot right there. We were in the right spot. Made a little bit of money. Hey, Buffett gets what he wants. Warren Buffett. Yeah, well, he does, doesn't he? That guy amazes me, though. That's me. Well, George Buffett, huh? More like a George Buffet. That's true, true. I know. You gotta laugh, right? All right, it's 10:31. They're giving it to us here. Push. Yeah, Gary. That's exactly what that is. That's what I was saying earlier, man. They really trapped the shorts pretty nicely at the on that reversal. Now it's time to burn the longs. That's what they're doing. This is an effective killing machine, and they do it very, very well. But we know how to understand that killing machine and trade around it and trade with it. It's uncanny what they do. I mean, we're talking about this area here where you're going to get that burst of energy lower, and then they're gonna jack it right back up. Well, here you go. Really? They killed the puts and they killed the calls. We're about to kill the calls. Calls yet? Let's take a look at ES and see if anything. Bet you. No. Yeah, they're just all. That's all it is. Backs. Boy, it is like watching. That's what you see there. You like Inceptions where? Are you talking about ES? So we're getting a captain set up long here. We're gonna have to basically pay attention. So 48. I gotta cancel that order.
Order canceled.
So what I was looking here was looking for captain setup switch trade long, and that means we had to have a close of 48.75, and we didn't. So automatically, I'm getting out of that order entry. See how they did a switch trade there and pushed it lower? Yeah, that's weak. I mean, ES did an inception trade there for you. Sellers, baby, they're in here. They're selling. Selling. So back to the or the flash sold it into the what is that? And reversed it. Of the range between the high and the low of what they did today, and they're most likely into the close. I mean, into the lunch hour and play around with it for a little bit. If they decide to be a little bit more aggressive on the long side, you really need to kind of have a break above 163.75, and then otherwise a continuation will get you below that 100 and lower. So really, from the perspective of looking for a signal, you're looking for the still, and all those short signals. Uh, going on here, and you're getting those rotations where they run up to the middle of the range, stop, reverse, and kind of continue to go. So we'll see. You get a captain short. I'll get in 41 half.
Order
That's
pending.
the short. Let's see what we can. If we break above 51, I'm out of here. I'm canceling this order. Well, here you go. Not quite struggling anywhere around that 50. And
Order canceled.
canceling that order. $164.25. Got a 10-point stop on that one. You haven't gotten filled yet. I mean, if it runs one like the 165. No. So you're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it light and tight. 5. Con- and I'm fading against the closure of the 100 into Rinko right at that zone, which is a 5 that close. And we've but I'm not gonna be playing for a lot here. All right, let's see what you got. Push, push, push it to that 59. There you go. One more push. You got it in you. Trying to kind of make it to where I give up the lead. Oh, okay. I'm gonna miss it here. I don't know.
Order
Here we
filled.
go. There you go. And what is it? What did we say? 65. Oh, they're gonna get me. Okay, 65 is good enough. 5 points. I'll give him back $100. Here you go. 55. So we want to see, what do I want to see? Yeah, I want to see that. 63 half. 63 half. So the stop actually changes here to only 3 points. Then I'm going to go break even here in a minute. But 53. We need that burst to 53. I think we'll get it. Come on, here we go. Thank you. Boom. And breaking even. And I'm going and reducing. Oh, I don't like that.
Filled.
All right. That's all it gave me. At least from that scalp perspective. Now, if I want to hold on to it and just kind of go, just break even and just let it ride. Multiple contracts would have actually worked a lot better here, but whatever. It's a good trade. We saw what we needed to see. So, I mean, yeah, here we go. I mean, I made $121, but that's fine. It's a good trade. So we're up 1254.28 after commission, and we are pretty much done for the morning session. And that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys made some money. How is, let's take a tally up here. How we're doing? Omer, and what is that? Plus VE for today? What is that? What does that mean? Okay, no trades for safe. Okay. How we're doing, Sheila? How we're doing, Giannis? We're meeting right after the room closes, right? Frida, it's an interesting day. I mean, obviously, those are the trades that we've done today, and you just had to be very particular on the setup, and just kind of wait and wait and wait. I mean, like that reversal that they did. Yeah, I had like a million entries to take in it, and I just kind of passed on all of them, and I found myself pretty much just waiting and waiting and waiting. And if you look at the trades, all of them are short because I waited for the 100 NT Rinko to actually flip. Then I looked for the rallies and very specific entry points to get in, and that what made the difference for me today. Good job, Gary. Yeah, you went heavy today. Good job, good job. All right, guys, so that's it for me for the day. Good work, everybody. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow. And we will do this again. Have a good one. Yeah, take care, Frida.